Hello and welcome to the Motavation Series 2016. This is race 4 of 5 races in this series, and it's held for the second time in the village of Combe. And now here come the leaders in this 2-lap race. Obviously lap 1 of the 2 laps, and you can smell the brill cream because Oxford City are out in force. Up at the front there, 6 runners in the top 10. And the leaders at the moment are James Bolton and Aaron Burgess. There's Charlie May from Aylesbury Vale, having a bit of a lonesome race there, but he's in the top 10. Here's our leading Oldchester runner, Jamie Bagnall. He's coming back from a bit of an injury, slightly out of position there. Here comes Diane Moore leading the female race, locked in combat with Tony Lock. And in the middle of that pack is Kevin Game, followed by Ian Thomas. Second female in the women's race there, Sophie Carter. And now this is a 2-lap race. Like I say, there will be some good races. Here comes Richard Skilbeck in combat with Richard Gould, and there's Chris Colback just behind him. And there goes Mark Louis. So remember, this is about, and there's Brian Vaughan there going for the Vet 60 title, one of his main rivals from Oxford City, cruising up behind him there. And like I say, this is it's getting up for the 2-mile mark, and there's Adam. Always good to see Adam from Oldchester, followed by Vinny. And there was a bit of a thing going on at Blenheim Palace this weekend. Last time there's Gary Warland, the chairman of Oldchester Running Club, and here comes some more Oldchester Running Club members. The First Lady there, Sam Usher, with Adrian Weeks and Katie Young there, and yep, a couple more Oldchester. It's impossible to mention everyone's name, but remember there's another lap, so I can go into a few more details about the runners in the next lap. Well, there was an event going on last time with the red arrows flying over the top of us the last time we were at Combe for race 3, but this time there was another event going on. It was the Country File Show, or whatever it's called, up there, and the roads were absolutely jam-packed with cars, and well, that caused a few of the runners to turn up to cut it a little bit fine regarding turning up for this race. Normally it'd take about 20 minutes to get here. Took me nearly an hour. There's Alan Roberts there, chairman of Aylesbury Vale. Well, he's got his main man, Charlie May, up at the front there. Anybody in Aylesbury Vale faster than Charlie May? Yes, there's another guy. His name is, and I'm not even going to pronounce his first name, but we always call him Kure. Well, he's not available this weekend because he's currently in Rio participating in the Olympics, representing his country, Sri Lanka. And like I say, just getting back, some of them had to really cut it fine. And Simon, but by the way, Simon Pritchard, I didn't actually get you on film there, Claire.
Brilliant, there we go. First one back. Get a good shot of you, there we are. Well done, Ruby. Excellent.
There we go. Well, bit of commentary there for those 2 runners. And I'm going to have to start the music again. This is, like I say, not a professional studio. I have to keep starting the music. The music this time is Do It Right by Jingle Punks. I've been assured it's copyright free. So hopefully you'll be watching this on your phones this time, and unlike the last video where the YouTube police prevented the video being shown on the phone. So hopefully this time you'll be able to watch it on your phones there, and I'll get more views. And here comes Caroline Kerr, absolutely bombing along there. So getting back to what I was just saying there, yeah, you know, some of the runners arrived. There's Dave from Oldchester. Some of the runners, I mean, they literally got into the car park with 5 minutes to go before the start of the race, and the race officials are very strict. Very strict. Rarely ever do they delay these races. And some of the runners, they had to get out of the car, go for the cool of nature. And here comes Liz, right.
You're doing well. Really well. Fantastic.
There we go.
Good one.
That's Liz French there. Her other half, Kenny Lowes, who's normally my co-presenter, he's watching this race. He's got the hooky 6 on the Sunday, which, when this video was recorded, obviously that would have been in 4 days' time. He's saving his legs for that. There's Nigel Lambert, that 70 contestant, giving it everything he's got there. Sam Sutter. See her in a lot of races. So I'm gonna keep going back to this. People arriving late. I mean, some like I say, they had to jump out the cars and literally run the half a kilometre up to the start line, and that was their warm-up, and then bang, the gun went off, and they were in the race. And there was a few of our guys. Okay, here come the leaders now. This is a dramatic finish here between Aaron Burgess and James Bolton. Absolutely, the back markers there really know what they're doing, these guys. Though they're on the first lap, they know what they're doing. They know they've got to move over and just let these guys, they're aware that these really fast runners who are now completing the first lap are, as they go into the sunset there. Now, here they are. These are the top 10. These guys are absolutely shifting. You know, more Oxford City runners. They're doing. If they were to be running, if they were to run a mile, they would complete it in less than 5 minutes at this sort of pace. But they haven't got a mile. They've got about 350 metres, and there was an absolute dramatic burnout between Aaron Burgess and James Bolton. Aaron Burgess literally having a lunge across the line to take the win, 22.17. James Bolton was given 22.17 as well, so pretty exciting, dramatic finish there. And like I say, even though these guys here, even though they're on their first lap, they have been in this game long enough. Here comes Charlie May. Having a bit of a race on his own, Charlie May there, from Aylesbury Vale, but Charlie May Charlie May finished 11th, 23.41. And yes, step on the gas pedal there. Here comes Dave Cantwell. Yeah, and you can hear me chatting away. Let's get some more music going. Yep, the same track again, I know. So I'm having to kind of tell the story a little bit, you know. Here comes Tony Locke, absolutely powering in, and we're looking out for the first female runner, which will be Diane Moore. There she is, Diane Moore, coming in to take the win in the women's race there. Diane Moore did it in 25.42. So we're also... There's Jamie Bagnall first for Rochester in a real burn up there with Ian Thomas. There was just a second in it between those two. Getting some great burn ups in this race to the finish line there. It's the first time I've watched one of these races actually, and they really are travelling at speed. It's the equivalent of cross country, but on the road. This is how competitive it is. There's Chris Colbeck there, getting faster and faster. Sophie Carter, you just saw her flash past there, take second place in the women's race. Here comes Richard Skilbeck there for Headington. I'm going to say a little off the pace, but aren't we? That's the way it is. That's the way it is in this game. And there we go, well done Brian. Bang, he goes past there. I don't know whether he was first vet 60 or not. Have to check my notes. But we want to see this guy. Mark Louis, look at him. Getting faster and faster and faster. Just, there he comes, Richard Francis. Even though he's got a bit of an injury there, he keeps going. He's got Ian Lambourne behind him. There's the other Vet 60 runner there from Oxford City. Oxford City runners all look very, I must say, they all look very smart. Andrew Simpson there from Alchester. I must say these Oxford City runners all look very smart. I think they all go to the same, they must go to the same barbers. They all got the same haircuts there. There goes Adam. Adam in a race with Matthew Locke there, Tony Locke's son. And once again, very close race between those two. And here comes Adrian Weeks. Once again, he was one of the people that turned up. He had about 15 minutes before the race started. I thought that was cutting it fine, but Vinny here, he turned up with about 7 minutes before the race started. So no time for a proper warm-up or preparation there, but he's still in the race. Here comes Gary. Gary once again harbouring a bit of an injury there, chairman of Alchester, but he always manages to come back. John Burgess in a bit of a burn up there. Vet 50, Vet 60 is going for it there. That's Sam. She's not a Vet 50 or 60. She's in her 30s, but like leading female for Alchester there. Yep, 300 metres to go, as you can hear. Now. There he goes. This is the guy you saw at the start of the video there, and he's been in this for a long time. Let's just, off he goes into the sunset. And that was Kit Villas. Kit Villas from Headington Roadrunners. He wasn't last. But it doesn't matter if you're last. He was 272nd, and he did it in a time of 47:53. So, well done there, Kit. And well done to everybody who took part in this race.